What's going on, people? It's GBP, baby. It's currently 6:35 p.m. on the 5th of May 2023. This video is going to be pretty short because I'm busy right now, but wow, would you look at that? Today's been another one of them Fridays when price decides to run and do the most. I'm not complaining, by the way, but let's just take a look. So yesterday I marked out, what did I mark out? Yesterday I did say I still expect the price to trade into these levels here and here. Let's start with the 4 hours so we can see what I'm talking about more. Okay, 1 hour. Yesterday I stated I wanted to see us trade into these levels, which I had marked out here, here and here. Generally speaking, I am still expecting us to trade above here. We actually traded to this 50% level before Friday started, and then as Friday opened, we traded down during London, into London, and then as soon as London started, we traded to the 50% level of this. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. We traded to the 50% level of this fair value gap. There's an hourly fair value gap here, and you can see we traded right to the 50% level, and then aggressively traded higher, taking out these highs here, trading above this level, which I had marked out, which was consequent encroachment off a weekly wick, and then we fell again, returned back to the same area, delved deeper into yesterday's midpoint, Thursday's midpoint, and back to the Sunday opening, and then traded even more aggressively higher, and started to trade towards the daily swing high I marked out yesterday as well. It's interesting because it's one thing to know where price is going, but to know how it's getting there, I think that's the big difference in knowing, like, in understanding the algorithm and knowing that you can trade. For example, like you might know where McDonald's is, but knowing how to get there is what's important, right? So like, and I did state how I wanted to see it aggressively do that, and you can see that here. But I was saying to myself, if we do go to that, I want to see it trade aggressively towards it. I don't want it to just, flutter its way up there. But we are going to take a quick deeper look into price action. Yesterday I did state how I wanted you to, keep an eye out for how I made it clear that these levels are defended at anything below here. Like, once it's traded to this area here, price seems to be defended. And then I also marked out a 5-minute fair value gap. 5-minute order block. Yes, that's this 5-minute order block which I marked out as I was filming yesterday. We didn't touch it here, but we did touch it there, and looks like we literally closed in it. So that's interesting. This happened at 8:30 a.m. of course. News driver, and then we took out all this liquidity here. So yeah, pretty much exactly what I wanted to see, really. Although this move did catch me off guard, I won't lie like that. But at the same time, we could argue we didn't trade to it here, so it was bound to do it at some point, and it chose to do it there. We saw a reaction at that 50% level, which is research. This is a technique which this was my first time witnessing. So the fact I saw that happening here, that confirms this theory. So let me go and show you what I mean. I did do this earlier this week, I think Tuesday or Monday's video. So we've got the wick, we've got a wick here and a wick here. I marked the consequent encroachment of this wick, the high of this wick, and the midpoint of the area between that, and then we can see how price traded right to the 50% and turned around on the dime to that. There's also this low that it made as well. This is within the 50% level of the hourly fair value gap. This again is classic price action. Volume stayed above the 50%. This shows support for higher prices. and there was a clear sell side right up until London Open. So it was all a very, I'm gonna say, very classic day in terms of price action. I am gonna try and make a video on entry this weekend, but we'll have to see how busy I am. But yeah, everything went pretty smooth. I did think that, I did not expect us to climb up into these highs here, which is what it looks like it's going for now. And I did not expect it to trade down like this, to be honest. But hey, we keep going, we keep learning, and especially like looking at how aggressively it traded lower. It's all a bit crazy, but yeah, we had a pretty solid day. Like I said, I am going to keep this one short, got things to do, but make sure you watch yesterday's video so you can see how I outlined these levels, because like I said, I did mention how aggressively I wanted it to trade through there, and that's exactly what we saw. And as I just said, and I'll say again, knowing where I want it to go is one thing, but knowing how I want it to trade there is another. And I think that's the biggest importance. That's the biggest difference when it comes to succeeding in ICT concepts. It's like recognizing that, okay, for this I want it to trade aggressively, for this I want it to do this. But yeah, that's all for now, and I'll catch you guys on the Sunday review when we'll look at the whole week more in depth. It won't be as rushed as this for sure, and it should be pretty simple. I mean, it should be pretty good. I'm out. Peace.